is one of the craziest things I've ever read. I mean, we've talked about some companies that have done egregious things. I've got a company in California that has been found out for bringing in a bogus priest. They would encourage their employees to confess their sins. And then this fake priest would report those sins, those workplace sins, to like the higher ups at the company so that they could flush out the bad employees.
This is a real story?
This is
a real
true.
thing.
This is a place called Taqueria Garibaldi in Northern California. The Department of Labor just wrapped up an investigation. They initially were just investigating for stuff that's still bad for a company to do, but more typical stuff like not denying overtime to workers who worked extra hours, stuff like that. And as they were investigating that, they came across this fake priest who would urge employees, and this is a quote, to get the sins out.
Get the sins out. What? This is crazy. It says like that he would ask them about like if they ever stolen from work, showed up late for a shift, or cheated their employer in any way. That's my favorite sentence of all time.
Cheated their employer in any way.
They're like, I won't, you know what? This is between me and you. I would never tell your employer, have you ever stolen from work?
Yeah.
And people really had the audacity to say yes. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think it is.
And then you get fired. I wonder why you got fired. I wonder why.
It feels like a red flag if your employer is bringing in a priest for you to confess to. Like, don't mix necessarily.
And this is a restaurant.
It's a restaurant.
It isn't even like, I don't know, not that there's anything against a restaurant, but like that's a wild thing for them to do to build morale and chemistry at the workplace.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is, this is an outrageous thing to do. And it does sound like the priest, this fake priest.
Who is this guy also?
Yeah.
Like, what is this job?
They say the fake cleric played the role eagerly.
I bet he did.
He loved.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Ratting out these employees. It sounds like he really did.
Do you think
it sounds like he was leading them though, doesn't it? Where it's not, like I always picture, like you go to a priest and you just, if you got anything you want to get off your chest, you get it off your chest in the confession or whatever. But for this guy, it sounds like he was like, so my child, you ever used any Post-it notes you weren't supposed to use?
You ever eaten on the job when you weren't supposed to be eating?
You ever like snatched a fry out of a customer's order, perhaps? Anything of that nature?
You ever taken money from the cash register?
Yeah.
On accident or on purpose?
This is just between you and me, but
of course.
Yeah.
I wonder too, do you think that they found him or he found them? That's my next question. Oh my
gosh, yeah.
Like, do you think he's advertising himself? Like, you know what, I can fix your workplace. If anybody can do it, it's me. And let me tell you what I have to offer.
Yeah.
And I work, you know what, it's a steep price, but goodness gracious, it's going to be worth it. I will get you the best employees in here, and all the bad ones are out. I'll get them out.
Yeah, that is.
Or is this like one of the boss's friends that he's like, you know what you need to do for me? You need to come into my restaurant.
I've got some employees. I'm convinced.
I can't trust them.
Convinced that they're snatching fries.
And I know I can trust you.
Yeah.
So you come in here and you just start asking them questions.
What if they hired a fake priest for the fake priest, though?
He's up next.
Yeah. He's the next
deck.
one to go down. You haven't been holding back on any of these confessions on me, have you?
You've been telling me everything, haven't you?
Yeah. What a wild work scenario that has to be.
Oh, I love it.
Is this restaurant still open is my next question.
Oh, I said they had like back pay, a bunch of stuff, but
so I'm going to guess no.
I think they are.
You think so?
They got rid of the priest. They're good to go now. There's anything terrible.
Now hiring.
If you like that video, there's a ton more. Go check out our past videos and subscribe so you don't miss what we do next.